Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spirituality with Gabriella. Today, we are doing a pick a card reading on messages from your soulmate's higher self. So, if you're curious to check out those messages, stay with me. Today's video is sponsored by Purple Garden, which is a service that I personally use to get my readings. And in case you don't know, Purple Garden connects you with talented psychics and tarot readers and astrology advisors. And I love their readers because they really empower you and they also really inspire you on what action to take in your life. So all you have to do to sign up with Purple Garden is create an account and you'll be able to choose from hundreds of advisors who are online right now. And you can ask any questions like, are they thinking about you? What's next for your love life? Whatever question you have, Purple Garden has an advisor ready for you, which is what I love most about them. And this service really does not sugarcoat. So if you're looking for the truth and nothing but the truth, you know that's something I really care about. I would highly recommend checking them out because it's a really good offering for that. And I just wanted to share a little bit more about my personal experience. So I actually met with an angel reader and I was asking about a specific relationship that I've been dealing with for about a year. And I just asked, is it worth it for me to continue investing my energy in this person, or is it time for me to move on? And the reader actually told me that she personally believed that it was time for me to move on and that I have outgrown this person. So as you see, no sugarcoating, but it was really helpful. It was exactly what I needed to hear. And it left me feeling very empowered because she also gave me some advice on how to really continue tuning into my confidence and self-esteem. So one thing that I also really like about Purple Garden is every single advisor has recorded a video message where they introduce themselves and they share their expertise and their experience and their history, and it makes choosing the right advisor a lot easier. So if you're ready to get your own reading from Purple Garden, then go to the URL that I'm sharing on the screen right now. I'm also putting it down in my description box. And as a new Purple Garden customer, you're actually going to get your first deposit of $10 matched using my promo code, which is Gabriella. So use my promo code Gabriella and you'll get your first deposit of $10. So I really hope that you guys check out this offer. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get into this pick a card reading. So today we are working with 3 different piles, and the first pile is over here with the Chrysocolla. The second pile is here with the Opalite. And then the third pile is here with the Rainbow Pyrite. So take all of the time that you need to tune into the pile that speaks most to you. And once you've got that, you can fast forward using the timestamps below to get your own personal reading. And I will see you all there. Thank you so much. All right, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So today we are tapping into your soulmate's higher selves messages for you. So let's see what their higher self has to say. We have the Page of Cups, and then I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. We have the Two of Wands. We have the World. And we also have the Empress. Let's just see what else is coming up from them. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Two of Wands again, same position. I love it when that happens. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you guys, so let's get right into your reading. So the first thing I'm getting is this person definitely has a very strong soft spot for you. Their higher self is saying that they truly think that you are both beautiful and kind inside and out. And I'm just getting the sense that this person hasn't always followed through on everything that they've promised, but it's not because they didn't want to. I see that they are pulled in a lot of different directions with the Seven of Cups. But I want you to know when I'm tuning into this, I don't think this has anything to do with their feelings for you. I think this is about all of the different obligations that they have in their life. I'm seeing that they have a very demanding work schedule and a very strict routine. And it feels like if they don't follow that strict routine, they can easily fall off and they can get very lost and they can almost lose their sense of self. So I'm just seeing that at times you might have questioned this person's feelings and the intensity of their feelings. But really what I want you to know is they think really highly of you. They really love you, actually. And I see a huge heart connection between the two of you. We also have the Two of Wands twice. So when I'm tuning into the messages from their higher self, I'm getting this sense that in the 5D, it's almost like you two are already together. And I think you know that. And I think that you have tapped into that many times. But when we see the Two of Wands, to me, it feels like in the 3D, it hasn't totally manifested yet. But I see a really beautiful connection between the two of you. And so the Two of Wands is describing this sensation or this feeling they have where they're always getting a taste of the future, and yet they don't feel that they're able to truly take action on it at this time. And so I'm getting that this might have manifested as hot and cold behavior or being a little bit in and out of the connection because we have the Two of Pentacles. And so I'm sensing there's been a little bit of up-down energy here. I want you to know that this is not something that this person likes. It's not something that this person even intends. They really want to be more like the world for you. They want to represent these major arcana cards. We have the World, we have the Empress. Like that's truly what they want to do and what they want to be. But I feel that something about their situation has not allowed them to get there. I do want to say though, that when I'm tapping into their higher self specifically, I'm really getting the message that this person is actually working on aligning themselves internally. And that means looking at some deep wounding that they haven't looked at in the past. So maybe they have some deep childhood wounds. Maybe they were divorced. Maybe they went through a pretty intense heartbreak in the past. I'm getting that they're actually looking at these things now and they're not proud of them, but they're trying to align themselves and they're trying to really align their soul so that everything that they share externally is actually mirrored internally. And so when we see the World here with this beautiful rainbow, I think that this is what they're constantly wishing for, this feeling of wanting to be expansive, wanting to be joyful, really wanting to stand on their own 2 feet. And I'm almost getting the sense that they're really pulled in different directions because they're more like the Seven of Cups, when in their heart, they want to be like the world for you and they want to be able to support you and be a stable influence in your life. I'm also getting the sense that you might have gotten the wrong impression at times. This person might be pretty bad at sharing their emotions. They might struggle with sharing what's really on their heart. And I think that their actions are the way that they share their emotions, not so much their words. And so they might do really kind things for you. They might try and follow through with their promises. But like I said, they might not do it perfectly every time. They might fall down. And I just get the impression that this person has a lot on their plate and it says nothing much about their character. I truly think they're just spread thin. And I truly think that they treasure you a lot deeply in their heart. And so when I see the Queen of Swords here, I'm almost getting the impression that you are spiritually further along than them and you have kind of graduated a little bit further than they are. And you might be like the Queen of Swords, so you might be setting some pretty strict boundaries with this person and really knowing your worth and standing up for yourself and understanding that you deserve a lot more than what this person has given you. But in terms of messages from them, they just want you to know that if they caused you any pain, it was not intentional. They really love you. They have a very fond softness for you. It's a very beautiful energy, and I get a lot of color around it. They also want you to know that they think that you're extremely attractive physically. They think that you are like a god or a goddess. I'm being drawn to the Empress here when I'm tapping into their opinion of you physically. This person thinks that you are divine. Like they think that you are almost from another planet. And at times they find themselves thinking that they're not good enough for you, but they really have a very strong, highly held opinion of you. And they think that you're also really smart and that you are an old soul. And they want you to know that they really like it when you wear like beautiful colors, when you wear like silky outfits, like any material that is kind of sensual or even kind of majestic. They really enjoy that. And that's something that I'm hearing from them loud and clear. I'm also hearing that this person would really love to travel with you. It feels like the two of you have a lot of passion around traveling, especially with the Two of Wands. And this is something that this person has dreamed about for the both of you. Like they have at times had dreams and visions that you two were together traveling the world, and that's something that they would really enjoy. So in terms of the future, what I want you to know is I think it's important that you set strong boundaries with this person. I'm getting that it would be good to be firm but kind, and that can look however you want it to, but really just don't undervalue yourself. That's a message that I'm getting from Spirit. And I'm getting that this person is figuring a lot out, and definitely over the next year and a half, they are going to be coming more into alignment, even internally within themselves. And I think that allows them to get a new perspective on the situation, because I'm seeing there's been an interesting dynamic between the two of you. But I get really beautiful energy, and I think that you two are going to be in each other's lives, like really for your whole life. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. And to me, when I tap into this Two of Wands energy, since that's almost the strongest energy in the reading, I'm seeing these two people and they haven't fully jumped off whatever surface they're on. So this lady is on a planet and this man is here peering down. So it's almost like they're collecting all of this data and information, but they haven't yet made the leap or the move. And I truly think that your soulmate is getting all of their stuff together and aligned and in order so that one day they can come forward and make the move. And so once again, like in many readings, it's a little bit of a timing game. Like, do you want to wait for this person's love and affection? Is that aligned with where you are spiritually and where you are on your path? Or do you prefer to move on? And perhaps you choose a middle ground where, you know, maybe there are other people that you entertain, but maybe they also come into the picture at the same time and, hey, let the best person win, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. I just want you to know this person truly wishes that they could give you the world. Like, that's something that I'm hearing very clearly. They want to be this person who could shower you with gifts and love and support. And I just feel that their situation in the 3D is pretty hard and it's a lot trickier than they have even let you in on. And so just know that there are some things in this situation where it honestly feels like their hands are tied, and it doesn't mean that they don't love you. They actually love you so much. And I really want you to know that. And if anything, I feel like that's what you really need to hear, that they really, really love you. All right, Pile 1, I hope that this reading helped you. If it did, please give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and share it if you feel so inclined. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can book at the links down below. I am offering a writing group in 2023, so come and join us. You can find out more on Instagram at spirituality_Gabriella. Please make sure you use the correct spelling. And I also have my coaching program, Ignite Your Purpose, so check that out too. And without further ado, I last but not least want to say I hope that you use the Purple Garden offer. Let me know how it works for you in the comments down below. I love all of you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! All right, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's look at your first card. You got the Moon. So we're going to tune into your soulmate's higher self's messages. So this is all the messages from their higher self to you. And let's see what's coming through. You have Strength. You have the Fool. You have the Seven of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. And I'm just going to pull a couple of these oracle cards. These are the color oracle cards. I absolutely love them. Passion. Justice. And Recognition. All right, you guys, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm hearing when we have the Moon in Strength is you intuitively feel your soulmate's presence, whether you know them in the 3D or not. And I'm getting the sense that some of you feel there's been a delay, or you're in this energy where it can kind of feel like you're waiting, and my heart goes out to you because I have been there too, and I know how hard that is. But I want you to know that this person's presence is coming closer into your life, and it is going to happen in your 3D. And I am getting a couple messages, so I'm just going to share them one by one. The first branch of messaging that I got is you might be under the impression that there's like an unrequited love if you do know this person. And I want you to know that's not the case. This person would love you back. So if you do feel that you've met your soulmate, and keep in mind, we have multiple soulmates, you might be under the impression that they don't like you as much or something like that. And I just want you to know that's just not the truth. This person really genuinely likes you and admires you. The second message I'm getting is that you might not know this person physically, and you might just be feeling like there's been a long delay or like it's been taking a long time. And I just want you to know that you're almost done with that cycle. You know, that pattern of it feeling like it's going to take a long time is actually coming to a close, because we have strength followed by the Fool. And this part is for everybody. When we see the Fool, I'm getting the sense that if you're watching this live, the next upcoming year is going to be a really positive year for you. And I'm seeing that you're going to be able to cast a lot of fears and doubts and disbelief aside. And I feel a lot of positive influences coming into your life, especially as I'm tuning into the sun in this card and just the carefree energy in this card. It feels like your soulmate wants you to know that they're really going to come soon. Like it's going to be a question of the next 2 to 5 months or so, this person would be coming in. And I'm almost getting the sense that at times your soulmate, it's kind of interesting because energetically to me, it seems like they might not tell you everything if you know them in person already. And if you don't know them, it's just manifested as a delay. And you might feel a little bit caught in the dark, but I want you to know that this energy is not like a strong Seven of Swords energy. A lot of times when we see this kind of energy, people think, okay, this person is being like unfaithful or they're lying or something like that. I don't get that energy from this pile whatsoever. I actually just get that if you know your soulmate already, this person probably hasn't told you everything, and it's almost because they're trying to protect you. It's very interesting. Your spirit guides keep drawing me to this man, like protecting all of these swords, and it's almost like he just doesn't want any of them to fall out or fall away, and he's trying his best to align everything and make sure that he kind of knows what to do next. And so I feel like your soulmate is a bit of a planner, because they're showing me a map and they're just showing me all of these different pinpoints on a map. And so I'm just getting the sense that your soulmate might be the type of person to overplan, and you would much rather that they just come forward and tell you that they love you, if you know them, that is. But hey, they're just an overthinker. That's just how they are. Doesn't mean they don't love you. They actually love you so much. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Again, very positive energy. So with the Four of Pentacles, your soulmate is essentially saying that they feel this closeness to you. They feel this emotional tightness that they don't have with anyone else. And I truly feel that they can be themselves when they're around you. So regardless of whether you know them already or not, that is going to be one of the most beautiful aspects of your relationship. And I'm hearing from Spirit that that's like a cornerstone of your relationship. Just the fact that the two of you can be completely yourselves with each other, and you don't need to fudge anything or play games. The two of you just are open with each other, and I think that's really beautiful. So I'll just clarify quickly. They might not tell you all of their plans, because I feel that at times they want to appear like they have everything together when really they don't. Like internally, it feels like they are this fish trying to swim upstream. But when it comes to their dreams, their goals, their desires, their passions, they can really tell you everything. And this person is very dreamy, and they can kind of go away with the fairies is what I'm seeing about them. And it's funny because they're very reliable on the one hand, but on the other hand, they can be very like flighty and dreamy and almost Piscean. And so just know that this person feels really safe with you. And one of the things that they love most about you is that they feel that they can be at home with you. And that's going to be such a beautiful pillar to your relationship, because over the years, it's almost like you know each other inside out. And that's what makes this relationship so amazing and so divine, because honestly, a lot of relationships, it's not like that. And it will be like that in this relationship. With the Knight of Cups, I do see an offering coming towards you. If you don't know this person already, give it a few months, like maybe up to 5 months. I'm getting that this person will come into your life. If you do know this person, then I'm getting that this could be something as simple as a text message, but I'm also seeing a physical gift being given. So they might give you something for the holidays if you're watching this in real time. If you're watching it a bit later, it could just be like a small offering. Maybe they invite you to an event, or they just say something really sweet. And so I want you to know this gift could come in a number of different forms, but I am seeing it coming in specifically in the next 2 weeks to 2 months if you do know this person. And that seems really positive. And your soulmate just has a lot of energy for you. They have a lot of physical desire for you because we have passion. And then we also have recognition. So this person does recognize when the two of you are not together. And that goes in both circumstances. So if you know this person already, this person would genuinely miss you if you two are not talking or not seeing each other. Like, I'm getting that their heart physically aches and they physically do miss you a lot. Now, if you don't know your soulmate yet, I'm just getting the sense that this person recognizes that there is a divine partner out there for them, and they acknowledge that, and they're holding out to make sure that you are going to come in for them, and they're really holding the faith. I really see them holding the faith very, very strong. And I think that's why we also have justice here, because in both situations, your soulmate is the type of person who knows that all effort that is put in will eventually return in kind. And I want you to know that I see you and your soulmate being together. So just to be clear and honest, it doesn't always happen that you'll end up marrying your soulmate. But in your case, I do see that you are going to marry your soulmate, and you're going to marry somebody who is a very strong soulmate too, because we do have multiple ones. But I see that you and this person have this very beautiful energy together. It feels very harmonious. It feels balanced. It feels magical, actually. And I see this very beautiful, magical relationship and energy between the two of you. And so I feel like the main message you need to hear, Pile 2, is just that all of the hope that you've been putting in, all of the waiting that you feel like you've been doing, it's all going to come back to you in a beautiful way. With the Justice card that we have, I definitely know that you and this person are going to end up together, and it looks very harmonious and it looks absolutely divine and magical. And just know that there is this divine person out there for you, and don't lose the faith, because your person is holding out faith. And I almost feel like they hold out faith when you lose faith sometimes. So if the two of you have equal faith that it's going to happen, I see this relationship really manifesting and coming into the 3D, and it's going to be really, really beautiful. So I hope that this helped you, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to use your Purple Garden offer that is in the link down below. Remember to use my code Gabriella. And if you would like a personal reading, you can use the links down below from my calendar. I would love to see you. I'd love to read for you. And then I also have a writing group and a coaching group. So if you're interested in joining, check that out down below. All right, my loves, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So your first card is the Page of Swords, and we are trying to understand messages from your soulmate's higher self. So I'm going to tap into that and see what comes through. You have the Emperor. You have the Ten of Cups. You have Temperance. And you have the Six of Swords. And then we have the Fool. Beautiful. All right, and I'm just going to pull a couple oracle cards here. You have Patience. You have Birth. You have Plum, Self-Expression. And you have Champagne, Stillness. All right, Pile 3, so let's get started. The first thing I want to say is all of these colors look so beautiful together. I almost want to say that these colors together are a beautiful symbol for the relationship that you and your soulmate have together, whether that is in the 3D or in the 5D. I feel like your relationship is very rich. I see the two of you as really wanting a life together where you travel, where you have a lot of good food, good wine. Spirit is also saying, I'm seeing children if you would like them. Your soulmate just wants you to know that they're holding a very high vision for your life and they want the most out of life. And they feel that you're the type of person that wants that too. And I'm getting the sense that the two of you are very hard workers, and it almost feels like you're willing to wait a little bit. And I do just mean just a little bit. It's not that long until marriage, until settling down, because I feel the two of you are really holding a vision of having this very rich, abundant lifestyle together. And when I say rich, I'm talking more about the word, like the descriptive word, than being wealthy, but I do see wealth for the both of you as well. So we have the Page of Swords. I feel that your soulmate is very much in their decisive energy right now. It feels that they're learning to set boundaries, and that would be why we have some cards like patience and stillness coming through. I feel they've almost drawn back a little bit in their life, and they're really focused on getting into balance physically, mentally, and emotionally. And we can even refer to this card where this woman is doing this tree pose in yoga, and she is literally balancing, and I feel that's what your soulmate is doing right now. I see them really wanting to set good boundaries around work because we have the Emperor specifically, and so I feel that work has been a bit of an energy drain for them in the past. And so I'm reading the blue Patience card as a clarification for the Emperor card here. And so I see work definitely can be all-consuming for them, but they don't want it to be that way anymore. And I see them putting some practical measures to ensure that it no longer is the case. Because really what's happening with your soulmate is they are shifting rapidly into this energy of calling in partnership, wanting union, wanting partnership, being tired of being in separation, because I feel that you two are currently in separation. And to me, it feels they're ready to birth this new way of living into their life. And as a result, it will come into your life too. So we have the 10 of Cups and we have Jungle Green Birth. And so for me, this is your soulmate really committing to wanting a relationship, wanting to be a loyal, committed, beautiful partner to you. And it's really nice because I almost feel like this whole time in the 5D, the two of you have been marrying each other. You've been side by side. Even in this card, these two people are the same height. You know, they're holding hands very gently and they have the same vision, the same goals. And this is you and your soulmate. You two are marrying each other the whole time. And now all of this is going to be coming into the 3D and it's going to be birth to life, which is beautiful. I am seeing that your soulmate has a lot of things that they want to express to you. And so hence why we're doing this reading. So one thing is that I feel that you don't have full clarity on who they are and what they want to say to you yet, which is of course why you're watching this. I'm getting the sense that this person is a very hardworking person. They are quite professional, but they also have this kind of adventurous and goofy side is something that I'm seeing. The main way that you would know who this person is, if you don't know them already, is that this person loves to travel. And this would be international travel. I see them going all over the world. I see them going to Morocco. I see them going to Southeast Asia. I see them going to South America. This person might travel a lot for work and they might be part of an international company. That would be like a really important clue. And I feel that a lot of you have a sense of who this person is, and yet you might question yourself at times and you might constantly be thinking, well, I thought that it was them, and then you might find reasons why it's not them. But I'm just getting, with time, all of that is going to be revealed. And definitely, even in this upcoming year, this whole new loving, committed partnership energy is being birthed to life. And I see all this weight is coming off of your shoulders and you're going to be feeling really good. And so self-expression, this is some advice from your soulmate. Your soulmate is telling me that if you are to speak your truth out loud, like literally pretend that you're talking to them and just record yourself on a voice note or just make your truth really apparent and aware, that would be a good thing to do because you're almost energetically putting the intention out there that you're ready for this committed, loyal partnership. And I feel that even just speaking it is going to help. And so there's something with your throat chakra where it feels like right now it might be a little bit suppressed, and your soulmate is actually mirroring that. So the more upfront you are, the more you speak your truth, the better things are going to be between the two of you and the faster things are going to happen. Because here we have Plum with Temperance. And so when we see Temperance, this is an energy of imbalance at times. Some readers just read it as slowness, but I'm currently reading it as a little bit of an imbalance. It seems like there's more truth that needs to be spoken in this situation. whether you know them or not. And so just saying out loud what you're calling in, what you truly want, your highest vision of a relationship is literally going to manifest it into reality, and it's going to make it faster. So my main advice is speak all of that, just you can do it to yourself, you can do it with friends, you can do it on a voice recording. It doesn't really matter, but just say it out loud, because the energy of your voice in the universe is going to create this beautiful ripple effect. And of course, it's not going to happen after one time, but I just say the more you do this, the better, because your spirit guides are going to all orchestrate this situation for you, and your soulmate is really going to be coming in fast. And so that would be the change that I'm seeing here, because we have stillness, but we also have Six of Swords. And these two energies are actually opposing. Whereas stillness is about being still and not moving, the Six of Swords is about moving forward, moving towards a more spiritual path. And I'm seeing that your soulmate is holding this high vision of this beautiful relationship for the two of you. And there's this small sun and this big, huge glowing sun. And so I feel like where you are right now spiritually is you and your soulmate are like this small sun, and you're kind of orbiting at this time. It's like all the planets are orbiting around you, but you're moving into the energy of being this huge, big, abundant, gigantic, enormous sun, and the two of you have that at your disposal. And the main way to make this happen and physically manifest is literally just to speak your truth, use your throat chakra, and be really clear on what you're calling in. And all of that is going to be coming for you, and your soulmate wants you to know that. We have the Fool. The Fool is this beautiful energy where this woman is literally so joyful. She is jumping off of a cliff. But the crazy thing here is that she is in the solar system, just like what I was talking about before. And so whereas right now all of these planets are orbiting around you, it's almost like right now things are happening to you. That's going to change, and you are going to be the one who is calling the shots and who's pulling the strings. And so it almost feels like, if you can think of the universe as this like puppet show, you are going to be the great puppeteer, and you're going to allow all of this to happen simply by speaking your truth, using your power, using your throat chakra. And so that's what your soulmate wants you to know. So I hope that this gave you some great advice, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it if you feel so inclined. Don't forget to use your Purple Garden offer, and you can book with me at the links down below if you feel so inclined. All right, my loves, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you're watching this in real time, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.